I got it. It would just become nothing. Feel. It's a feel. That's fascinating. You can't ask it stuff. You can't pray to it. You can? Yeah, you can. You can. So if someone doesn't believe in God, then I guess you don't believe in yourself, because basically every single living thing, and not even living thing, every single atom, every single piece of energy is made from the God source.
And I love this video because it's so attuned with that pureness of kids, right? It's like, it's so amazing how much we learn to be different. And here's one more video. I think it's amazing to, I'm not gonna play whole of it. It's like 2 minutes, but still see how much frequency depend on just the sound. And it also tells us how much important our tone, our voice, even towards ourselves. I don't say towards other people, of course. And the voice actually is very powerful tool that connect us to our generations. I can tell you, I don't know if you notice for yourself, like my sound of my voice exactly like my mom, my daughter sound like me. I'm like, this is amazing. How? So it's probably like my grandmother would sound like me, but which one exactly from my dad's side, from my mom's side? So here's another picture that shows what we truly are. We are full of energy, but our vibration, this is what very important. Ladies, I love this video. I'm probably going to play this video all the time because it just, listen, when the sperm meet the egg, light appear. I saw that documentary when they actually discovered that. So
Stick around if you want me to blow your mind. Hue, man. Hue means an attribute of a color. Color is light. We are light manifested into physical form. If you know anything about electromagnetism, you know these mini torus fields create reality. They are the true atoms. Each torus field is one unit of light. So then you go to Genesis and look at what the first thing ever created was. Let there be light. Genesis 1:3. John 1:5. God is light. So this means atoms are one unit of light, and these atoms create everything. This means everything is God. You are God, and everything you see around you is God. We live inside of the mind of God. So God, Allah, and Elohim all add up to 26 or 62. Add that together, that is 8. Symbol for the 8 comes from the torus field. Everything is infinite, everything is light, everything is God. There is no God outside of you, and we will need to manifest the God mind because we are all God. And this is why the Bible says, ye are gods, you are all sons of the Most High. We are microcosms of the macrocosm.
okay, so this video tells a lot about about who we truly are. That's why I love to say that you are goddess, you are perfect, you the shine of your own spectrum, that it's you, it's nobody can copy you. And that's why when you see that we born in a structure, you know what, how about we learn how to climb this structure and be on top? It's much more fun than got lost and be depressed and get lost and like, oh, nothing worked for me. No, we don't know how to read this. So, but it's possible when you go with your feelings, with your heart, with your intuition, and we have a key. So your intuition, actually, it's the most important that we need to learn to look into again. Okay. And I love this video. It's like, just turn on that little inner child within. And remember how we've been a kids and we just love to play and look around and discover new things. So that's what our inner child really want to make us happy. So when our child happy, then you're always in a good mood. You have energy. You see your plan. It's look nice and easy for you. But For some reason, we love to, not for some reason, I know for what reason, you know, we learn, we've been trained. And this picture, very interesting. I like to just show you that. So we are the key. And like this girl, you know, when we focus on ourselves and connect our body, our mind, and our spirit, how about we create, like everybody create like that, everybody. But we can create the map for our future, okay? And so that's what Neurographica does. You know, it's easy and gentle way to interfere in your subconscious. So you will never get what you don't ask for. And who doesn't know this?
What you think produces energy in the universe that, if you think it often enough and long enough, will actually produce a physical result in your life. Our second level of creation is our words. As you speak, so will it be done. Your word is really a form of energy. You're actually producing energy in the room with what you say. And that energy is creative. You say something often enough, loudly enough, and I promise you it will come to pass. If two or more start saying the same thing, I assure you it will come to pass. And when a whole group of people start saying the same thing, it cannot help but come to pass. This is called group consciousness, and it's, by the way, why the world is the way it is.
Okay, so finally, I'm very close to our final part. And we're about to draw, and that's what I call to create a portal to parallel reality. Because when you allow your inner child doodle something like this, so this is, I show you like small square somewhere here. It's my idea about office, okay? Now I'm like put a bigger square. I'm like, okay, that's what I really love to have. And when my body agree with my thoughts, then you manifest what you want. So that's how our brain think. I show you that. And one more last video about this method.
The brain consists of billions of neurons that are connected by synapses, and these connections are continually being modified and strengthened or weakened based on the experiences a person has. Synaptic plasticity is facilitated by several molecular and cellular processes, including changes in the expression of genes, the formation of new synapses, and the modification of existing ones. In contrast, developmental plasticity refers to changes in the brain that occur during early development and shape the brain's structure and function. Neurorehabilitation aims to promote recovery by harnessing the brain's capacity for plasticity and creating new neural pathways to compensate for the lost function. Neurographic art is a form of art therapy that is based on the principles of neuroplasticity. It was developed by Russian psychologist Pavel Piskarev and is designed to help individuals tap into their creativity and promote the brain's capacity for plasticity. The technique involves drawing neurolines that create abstract shapes and patterns, and then all sharp corners will be rounded off. The rounding off of corners and smoothing out the lines allow energy to flow, like feng shui. The psychology behind rounded corners is rooted in the way our brain processes visual information. Rounded corners are easier on the eyes and the brain because they require less cognitive load to process. Our eyes are naturally accustomed to curves, and rounded corners allow for a smooth transition of visual information, while sharp corners can be jarring and disrupt the flow of visual perception. Rounded corners are also associated with feelings of warmth, trust, and safety. They do not evoke the same sense of caution or danger that sharp corners do. In art therapy, round corners can create a sense of safety, which can be particularly beneficial for individuals who have experienced trauma or are dealing with mental health issues. Additionally, rounded corners are often used in design and architecture to create a more welcoming and approachable environment. They are used in baby-proofing, to make sharp edges safe, and even in nature, where everything is round and organic. The act of smoothing out sharp angles in the drawing process serves as a metaphor for addressing and resolving personal problems in life, making the path forward smoother and less burdensome. As you round off the corners in your drawing, you may notice a decrease in stress and an increased sense of ease from your subconscious. This state of relaxation is thought to enhance the brain's capacity for plasticity and increase the likelihood of creating new neural connections. Several studies, like a study conducted by researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, as well as by researchers at the University of Wisconsin, found that participants who engaged in neurographic art showed significant improvements in working memory and attention, and also significant reduction in symptoms of anxiety and depression compared to a control group. By visualizing positive outcomes and repeating affirmations, individuals are shaping and changing their brains, creating new neural connections, and reinforcing positive thought patterns. Moreover, incorporating positive intentions and affirmations into the creative process can enhance the impact of neurographic art on neuroplasticity, helping you to shape and change your brain in positive ways, leading to a more satisfying and meaningful life.
Okay, so this is a short kind of version, like what is all about. And the main point that Neurographica have only few figures and line. The line, curvy line. It's like they say, okay, nothing in a natural straight, nothing in a natural like perfect straight line. So that's why this method they talk about, when you make a make a curvy line, you start to take away from patterns that it's in our brain, and when you just by drawing, you start to shift your body and your subconscious in a different way. So other words, stay away from lines like this. Don't repeat the lines, don't repeat the wave, don't repeat yourself, because all this, it's a comfort zone. And the main reason for this exercise, shift yourself away from comfort zone. Here's a little video. Just please take your pen and try to do this curvy line. It can be challenges for some people, and try to notice your body, relax into the process, and imagine that your inner child hold the pen, like your inner child playing with the pen. And for some reason, like you think it's go left and it's go right, and it's instead of whatever, just try to imagine that your inner child try to trick your inner parent. It's like this little video, I couldn't find any better. When imagine that your inner child try to draw the line and get away from parent, but parent knows which way you go, and still it would be unique every time. So the same thing with your drawing, please. Please stay away from those lines. And can you show me, please, what you have? Show me the curvy line you did, like this. I show a video again. Something like this on the page, from one side to another side. Just feel comfortable. One time I had a class, and it was the guy in the class, like older man, he's accountant. And when I said do the curvy line, ladies, he got a whole page, okay? And he drew like in the very corner, very corner, like little bit. And this is what tells me about his character right away, because he's very shy. He's like very, like he doesn't need much. He's just like here a little bit in the corner. So I want you to just be aware that on the page, from one side to another, and this line represent energy flow. And like, imagine you wake up today, you do your routine, let's say it's the same day as yesterday, but it would never be the same, something off. So this is like represent the energy of your, as you go, because now you will slowly take under the control what's going on next, okay? So can you share with me, Christina, share with me.
I wanted you to play the video one more time for me, if you don't mind. I mean,
no.
This was my first line.
It's beautiful.
I just don't know if I'm supposed to flip my page. Yeah. But this is what I first had. Because I didn't look at the video when you put it on, but this is what I did at first.
It's the second one better because it's more curved and more unpredictable, So try to do more lines. See, I full whole page. Just try to be like that. Jessica, can you share with me, please? Come on. You mute. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. It's good. Just put some more, Jessica. Just allow your inner child play a little more. You see how we can even notice how our inner child become humble. Like, oh, I'm not sure if it's such and such. It's like allow your inner child to be. Tell her she's perfect. More curve. Hey, Nicole, would you like to share? No, you don't. Ah, you don't have it. I'm so sorry. You can go get it. Have a couple minutes. Okay, Juliana, you want to share? Would be probably hard to see her.
Having trouble getting it to focus.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Go back. How do I go back? Okay. I'm so sorry, ladies, for all these errors. Annie, would you like to share? Perfect. Perfect. On the page. Beautiful. Juliana.
Having trouble getting it to focus properly. Let me change my background. Yeah.
I forgot to start recording very beginning. I'm so sorry. I know you heard like recording in process. One video call. So when you do those lines, you notice how possibly, it's going to be easier and easier. Your inner child will relax more and more. So just allow her to be beautiful, Jessica. You're almost professional. Look at you. No excuses. Okay, Juliana, if you got what I want, I really want to see, because if you have any sharp corners, try to be not as no sharp corners. That's what I'm looking into, and more crossings. Okay. So if you don't have those, it's very, I don't see it. That's okay. So I see it. You got it. Okay. 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 Okay, wonderful. Now next step is, I really wanted to think about this on this topic. Let's refocus, because since now we're in a field together on the same topic, how to attract your ideal client, how to vibrate on the same level as your ideal client. So it's intuition plus connecting to our body. I want to show you something else. Like, let me stop share for a second. So if you're in your head, you say, I want $1 million, okay? Tomorrow. No, yesterday, I want $1 million, yesterday, okay? What your body say? I'm comfortable here on the couch. No way I'm going to move. You understand? So in between those, we have connection, and this connection goes through neurographic, through this drawing, the best way, because we connect our mind and our body, and here's the connection, and we release. So our mind start to kind of, how you say that, hypnotize our body, like, no, you will see, we'll travel, we eat good food, and body start to like, okay. So remember when in first you do this line, you like, I'm not sure, more curvy, better. Okay, just allow your body feel in connection with you, not like wrestling with you, because who is wrestling at that moment when you ask me about lying? Your mind and your body. You see how it is? You catch it in those little things. When your mind start to fight your body, no, you're not good enough. And you're like, really? I'm not good enough? So you know what I mean? So now you start to already feel this is where intuition hiding. on those slight little shifts, okay? Okay, I'm ready to move on. Let me share. Okay. So I will put alarm for 2 minutes. Please get yourself a piece of paper and pen and focusing on that passionately what you really want. For 2 minutes, put as many words as possible. And I even write a note there, write down words that some or you come on your mind. No, okay, you read it. Because my Russian and over English. So why we do this? It's very popular practice through like people I was study from. 20 plus words, they ignite the mind, okay? And even words that it's not resonate with your ideal clients, doesn't matter. So your mind try to do some kind of dust up, something going on. So that's why please focus and throw as many words as possible. 20 plus is the best. Okay, go. I start the time. Okay, last word. And count how many words you have. $24. So I'm not that good. I need to practice more. So what it says, more than 20 words, it says that you ignite it to the maximum. So it's really you're passionate, you're true to yourself. Okay. If it's not what you really want, so maybe you need to put something else. So today we'll draw something like this. And now I will switch camera and I will draw with you too as well. And I maybe show you. Okay, take please a clean piece of paper. And the marker would be the best. And find here, well, let me play the video, would be probably better so I can talk to you. So, and find the timeline. just a timeline, and put yourself on a timeline in the present. So stop a video. So curvy line, it's your timeline. You can double it, triple it, it doesn't matter. And on the left side, left corner, put yourself as of today with the feelings, okay? And here on the right side is the parallel reality where you are already exist, but vibrationally, okay, what you for some reason you feel yourself here, okay? So now imagine this is your future.
Can you play it again?
Okay, 1 second. All the time I need to do that. I'm so sorry. I forget I'm not on a big screen, so mess it up today. So curvy line and yourself in beginning, and do it with the passion, like feel it. Okay, this is me. Okay, this is timeline. This is me. And we take only little timeline that as we want to put our focus and attention. It can be within 3 months, within like, I don't know how much you feel yourself. Just listen to yourself. That's only you know what is good for you. Within what period of time you see yourself seeing those ideal clients, attract your ideal clients, how much you need. Here you are today. This is timeline. How much time you need? 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, possibly next month, next week. Okay, so just feel it. And next circle, you already there when you are how you said that? You accomplished that. From today, you see and you see yourself as far as you feel like satisfied. Okay, so this is your little bit bigger circle on a timeline. Basically, it's all for our body because mentally you're already there. But this timeline for our body, so our body will agree with us and stop blocking us. So you become a magnet. Okay, so and when you do that, put 5 triangles. Just 5 triangles among this timeline. And you can add more lines, you can add more circles. Remember, you're perfect. If you feel you need do more, do it. But 5 triangles, and please do for me randomly number them. Randomly, whatever your heart tell you. Where's number 1? Where's number 3? Randomly. Okay. And what we do next, we start to just continue, add more lines where you feel like you need more lines. Okay, and start to round the corners. And if you can see it closer, so I just put the line inside of lines, you see it? So inside the shape. And only then I come back and fill out the corners with more black. So I explain to you. Imagine those lines, it's an energy flow. And when those connection happens, those triangles, imagine that energy flow like it's water in a hose. So by enlarging those corners, like fill them up, you metaphorically give it more space to flow easier. So be generous to yourself, give yourself a lot of black because this is energy with passion. Really give yourself this energy. And now you don't even have to think how it's going to happen, who's going to come in your advantage or what opportunity come in your advantage. It's all now in hand of this amazing magical field that we got here together for. And this field, we all focus on our own. And at the same time, we have a good intention of increasing this happiness for our clients, this happiness for yourself, this inspirational, like unfolding who you truly are, because you always get what you more like, you always be more of who you are when you can, right? So in relax and allow your inner child really connect with these lines, connect with all this flow. Trust your inner child doing good job. And you just, you need to focus on your vibration inside. Where you at? Or see how you just can, by thinking good words and imagine beautiful outcomes for yourself, you already feel changes in your body. You feel all this vibration expanding. Do I talk too much?
No.
Okay, so because sometimes I can talk too much.
No, you're fine.
You're
It's
perfect.
actually helping me get into like deeper thought listening to you speak
Okay,
your
so
words.
I'm just a voice, and really and just listen to yourself and shower yourself with those words that I am perfect, I'm worthy, I'm amazing, I am connected, everything in perfect time, in a perfect space for me. So many, just imagine so many people being involved in your existence right now. Whole your tribe of your ancestors, they been participating in that moment where you start to understand your own power, whatever you want to do. So, and just give yourself this flow with the trust. See how it's all unfold just for you, because you're ready, you open, you accept the opportunities and possibilities. You keep this passion alive, because you see how much more you can give to others. You shine. It doesn't have to be anything huge. Just to be yourself, it's already amazing for your inner child, because you don't betray your inner child by being yourself. When we try to please others, then we live others' life. But when we take ourselves first, then our inner child give us more energy. That's why when we do something with passion, it's our calling. We're never gonna we might get tired, but this passion, you don't need alarm. You jump up from the bed. You don't feel lazy because you're doing the thing you love to do. And it's all because you do it for yourself. Your inner child have the keys to $1 million ideas, to all these amazing opportunities. You remember yourself as a child when mama say, no, we cannot do it. And I remember myself like, why not? It's obvious that we can, but mama create that complicated turnaround. Like we have to go to grandma and then come back, and for all these excuses that adults give us. And we as adults, we give ourselves a lot of excuses. Notice how much we learn to be adults. Serious, don't smile. You have to hold yourself a certain way. Be quiet. We suppress our inner child. I don't say you stay on your head and walk on your, I don't know, something nonsense, but for most part, we learn to be more serious than be more open and trusted. And what else? I don't know. And some another vocabulary you can put or more. So just stay connected with your inner child. And now she's creating beautiful map. And I tell you something what those numbers means. Please don't do those numbers, by the way. Remember I asked you to put numbers?
Yeah.
Those numbers tend to disappear very easy in those lines. Okay, so Jessica, show me what you have. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, very good. Ladies, if you somewhere, you can add more lines if you feel like it, only if you feel like it. It's you the boss. You perfect, remember? And nobody can copy Jessica. Anybody can copy Jessica? No, Jessica, you perfect. We just proved the point. Okay, so now the one more step I did, I put a square in the middle, somewhere in the middle, or wherever you feel. The square meaning stability. Once something's stable, either family, for some people it's a business, for some people it's something stable, or even your inner core. I don't know what is it for you. For me, it was my my business and my family, I guess. I don't know who to choose from. But here it's all about clients. It was my business. And I put square on top and also around the corners wherever I feel like it. So you can choose to do the same if you like. And whenever you feel satisfied when you look at the picture, I know maybe not yet, but somehow you start to feel calm and more kind of in tune with the picture because you see what's going on. I can tell you what numbers meaning, okay? The numbers meaning, remember in the very beginning, we put 4 goals or actions you need to do. So find for yourself what number under each goal you had. And why I ask you to do that randomly, because when you do it randomly, then your subconscious give you a hint. What is important? Okay, number one, at what size it is and how far it is from you today. You understand? So this is your subconscious give you that hint where you need to look at. And after you finish drawing, it's a good thing to sit and write down your insights, what is come up to you, because a lot of times you will see how many ideas it's come up. You know what I mean? It makes sense because sometimes you think, oh, okay, I need to do to the gym first, but your subconscious said, no, you need to make some calls, then you can make money, and the gym you can do like after 5 o'clock. Because subconscious already built up possibly for you some map that resonate with your field, with your goals. And it's almost like your intuition. So you draw out your intuition intuitively. What is it? Which way I go? Make sense a little bit? I don't know. Do I confuse you?
I mean, I didn't get to write down the things in the beginning.
You didn't write down the goals in beginning?
No.
It's okay. You redo it. You just redo it. It's okay. Because look, for you, it was important to just start to do this way. You perfect. If it's important to you to write down and repeat this exercise, you will do that. If it's not, you do another class because you want it or you don't want it, you're here for a reason, and it's still something shifted within you. It's always does. Even if we go for coffee one-on-one, if you will go to not one-on-one, whatever. I don't know why you say one-on-one, but if we do whatever, we are shifting. So in those drawing very powerful, please start to realize and notice what will happen after this class. Triangles works the best before moving forward. So a lot of opportunities will come your way. Your job is choose what is right for you. Don't jump on very opportunity that come right away. You can choose. It's okay, because you can always draw it again. And this is how we work with subconscious. You know what I mean? So now what we do, we draw some kind of nonsense, okay? Only our inner child and our, so our inner child, basically, it's our nervous system, okay? If you think about, our inner child is our nervous system. So if we are in connection with our nervous system, our inner child, we're not gonna get sick, stressed, whatever, because we're gonna listen. Okay, we're gonna listen. Our intuitively we'll know what to do. Okay, ladies, how are you doing? Beautiful. Good job.
I finished mine.
Beautiful. Good job. Good job. And so when you, if you're ready, you can start to draw, put the color on it. And the color, only one thing I like to ask you, let me, you know, it's sad, but here I cannot control. Maybe I can, I'm not sure. No, I cannot control how far it is. So I want to show you with the color. The color, try to make color flow. For example, if you get somewhere pink, continue somewhere. So kind of create a flow of the color. Okay, don't stuck the color in one place. Okay,
What
so
are you using to color it? Is it like watercolor or markers or?
so what I did, this one I did with the crayons, but also I run it through the Photoshop. That's why it looks so smooth. Because I posted on Facebook, I mean, it looks nicer. But if you send me your pictures, I run it through Photoshop, you love it.
Really?
Yeah,
Because I was already thinking about doing that once we were done. I was going to text it to you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so any questions, ladies?
I don't have any colors.
Show me, show me. Yes, good job. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's number 4, 5, 3, 2, and 1.
You know what, Eniko, next time try to do it randomly, because this is you know,
That was random.
that was random. I thought it looked like in order. Okay, never
It's
mind.
not. You see, this is 4 and the bottom is the 5 instead of here.
I see, I see. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, ladies, we've been together 1 hour. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And please give me your feedback. What do you think? And
I found this very relaxing. I don't know. It did something for me. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna find out though.
that's good. That's good.
There's a book. There's a book about Thomas Harris. I'm okay, you're okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you know this book?
Yes, this is very good book. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it talks about the pack, which is the parenthood, the adulthood, and the childhood.
This is very powerful. When we in balance with ourselves inside, we're winners. That's it, ladies. It's all we need to learn, to be in contact with our inner power, which is our inner child and inner parent. When they balance out, then your inner adult can make decisions and nothing can stop you.
This also mentions about the critical situation, they say that the more realistic way to have a child is to have 3 years in between. It says because if you have one after another, then the first child will have that separation from the mother, and that will, and if it's a very traumatic, that will affect the child even in adult life. And they say that that's probably the more realistic way. And I know because me and my sister, we have one after another, but then I have my brother, which is 6 years apart. So it's a huge difference, the connection. And that's why probably a lot of parents, we are here to teach our parents now that the way things works in our way, you know, not the brainwashed way and the wrong circumstances, you know. But they say if I'm okay, if my mother is not okay, or if the child is not okay and the mother is okay, they will never, that combination will never work. So this is, it's very insightful. So about Thomas Harris.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Ladies, next class I like to do, we're not gonna draw. If you like to come, we will do, let's try this emotional image constellation, which is very interesting. So it's basically, we're going to have one person who have be on a hot seat. No, hot seat, maybe it's a big word, you know, like somebody really need to solve anything. Like, let's say you come up and you have something on your heart, you like to solve it. So we choose other people from the field who will play the role of your emotions or the people that you deal with. And we tend to lie to ourselves a lot of times, even like subconsciously, we don't know why. Okay, for example, I know a lot of coffee no good for me, but I still drink it because at the moment I said, but it tastes so good. You know, like I do kind of trick myself into something that I know it's no good. So, and we do it quite often, but when we work on a field together, right? For example, I have some issues and I have tough, I don't know, relationship. And we will choose the person who will represent relationship or person. And we will ask that person feelings. How do you feel? And this is a very interesting how people all of a sudden start to feel different because they in the field to play this role. No, of course, no, only if you want to. Okay. If you don't want to, it's not going to work. Okay, ladies, so any questions? I just want to be aware of time because I respect your time. I love to talk 3 and 4 hours, don't mind me.
Yeah, it's very insightful about the law of attraction. I like that guy too a lot. And I remember the first time when the Compass and the Secret came out. Actually, the book has more details in it. But I think I have one of them, the DVDs with the Secret, and then they came the Compass. And that was probably the most manifesting days in my life when actually I put it to the test. And I put it to the test, like, oh, like the guy from The Secret says, oh, I wish I could have more check in my mail account, you know? And I just, one time I said it, I wish I could have $2,000 right now. And somehow from my first house, when I did the transaction, everything, it was a remaining $2,200 and I get a check from them. I could not believe it. I was like, what? This is, what are the odds, you know?
Okay, yeah, that's great. I know. I'm sure it happens to all of us, and it's interesting when you start to control it, when you start to really you know, have this power, and when it happens, you're like, wow.
it's like what you said, I mean, you have to see it in you, to make it manifested first, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, ladies. Anybody else? Annie, thank you so much for coming. Annie already been on my class. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And
And
congratulations on your book.
oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, ladies, I love you a bunch, and I'm sorry beginning wasn't recorded, but whatever left, I put it in the group. Okay. Bobby, thank you so much for coming. Jessica, thank you. Annika, thank you so much. I haven't seen you for a long time.
Welcome. We love you.
I love you too. Okay.
Bye.
Okay.